Bonjour.
What's up, Morty? Evan? Wait a minute. Is Morty's real name? Wait a second. Good afternoon, Ori. Poor Morty, no! Such an average name. I would have guessed you to be like a Charles. Something a little bit more astute. Hey, Morty, you're trying to get your way out of it. Or should I say Evan? Hey. Or is it even? Are you one of those modern children? Where it's spelled the same, but it's pronounced differently? It's actually... was even with two E's. Never mind. I'm strategically idiotic. I read that somewhere today. I usually say I hope everybody's having a good day. You know what? I'm done with hope. All right, maybe not forever, but today I'm done with hoping, okay? Forget it. If you're hoping for some shit, give it up. All right? If it's not going your way, make a change. This hope thing. Gregor! Great to see you, Gregor. I was just ranting about wishing and hoping. You know what? I think my message has been all wrong. All right? If you're not having a good day, oh well. Get over it. Try again tomorrow. Okay, there's some kind of
transition.
You know, there's something that says that you're supposed to have a good day every day. No, that's not reality. Okay, it's okay to have a shitty day. Believe it or not, it's okay to have a bad day. That's life. Get with it. Sorry. Not sorry. Not sorry. Hey, I'm just working out today, team. All right, tonight's Taco Tuesday. You can't handle dishonesty. I don't know what it is. I swear, I got some wild hair. Like, it started a couple days ago. In fact, I think I was originally a little bit more realistic, and then I ended up this happy-go-lucky person. I don't know why. Happy-go-lucky never got me anything in this world. Ever. You kick ass, you take names. If you lose, it's cause you're a loser. If you win, it's cause you're a winner. Okay? I'm not talking about my 5-streak loss on League of Legends. I'm not talking about that. Okay? That's not why I'm bringing this up. Wing Wednesdays on Taco Tuesday? No, I'm not getting banned, Morty. You know what? I'm banning them. Yes. All right, Morty might be right. Okay, everybody, I was just kidding. Yeah, right. Come and get me. Bring it on. cool transition. Suck it to me, baby. Man, Wing Wednesday sounds pretty good. Man, I don't even know what I want to talk about. I didn't have any subjects to talk about today. I'm not even kidding you. I spent like 2 hours today doing this shit today. What is that? What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What the hell was I doing? What's the game with the big titty vampire lady? That sounds familiar. It's the culmination of human progress. Everybody go. Bullshit. I'm telling you, it's bullshit. I'm being dead honest. It's lame, man. I mean, hey, there's some fun stuff in there. I'm not gonna lie. There's some fun stuff in there. But ultimately, you're not doing anything. All right? I'm no exception, okay? I'm gonna go right back to doing it. Just because I talk shit on it doesn't mean I'm above it. It doesn't mean I changed my life, okay? I'm just talking about, you know, when I say people, I'm including myself. I am a person. I'm victim to all that stuff too. And I say victim because we literally don't know how to get out of it. You know, I'm not upset about it, but I was just like, I was sitting there and then I was like, it's like 4 o'clock. It's like, what the hell have I been doing all day? Honestly, I kind of felt like a loser. Because out of the 500 things that I watched, I remember 2 of them. I remember maybe 3. A cool car. A pretty interesting aspect on life. You know, they got some cool stuff in there for like science. But for the 90% of that, I can't even tell you what I looked at. I don't even know. Anyway, I'm just kind of venting. I think so. Honestly. I mean, in the whole universe, I got put here. You got put here. I know. I know. And my kids, they're doing the same shit. With the whole universe in the year 2020, and you could read the history of everything that we went through, and everything that we know, and everything that you could go learn. You could go learn anything right now. And guess what we're doing? I don't know. I'm gonna kick my own ass over it though. I gotta uninstall that. Yeah, we're even past 2020. Oh man. You know, I don't really want to get into it too much. But man, you gotta be disciplined to not be a total screw off all day. I mean, you gotta be really disciplined. These days, it's too damn easy. And Gregor, congrats on your double overtime, my dude. If you're still sitting here listening. Yeah, you're there. I mean, that's the thing. Ultimately, too. You're totally right, Gregor. It's like, and what is it? What does it culminate to, right? Kind of like what Morty says, you know, the culmination of it all. It's like, in 100 years from now, nobody's gonna know me or you, anybody. It is a lot like playing League. It is killing time. I mean, at least with League, I feel like I get a little bit of,
Cool transition.
yeah, I get a little bit of challenge on having to think. You know, I at least have to think a little bit. I gotta have some humility. I gotta do some of that. It's so true. I actually watched a video about this girl she was an amazing pianist back in like the 1400s or 1600s or something. And nobody ever, you know, they didn't make a museum out of it or anything because, you know, it's kind of sexist, but it's because, you know, it was a woman and you know, and they didn't really lift her up. And I was like, what? Well, that's a bunch of shit. Here's an amazing person. And nobody even knew about her because, you know, because we had all these other famous pianists that were men, basically. And it's just like, I mean, it's a little bit different conversation because man, woman. But I'm just saying, like, it doesn't matter how amazing you were. They're not going to remember your ass. You're totally right. Totally right. Just kills me. It kills me. Now don't get me wrong. It's not pointless. Right? Was she hot though? I'm pretty sure, Ori. I'm telling you, we missed out. Yeah, that's a real tragedy, Gregor. That's a real tragedy. Terrible. You know, it's weird. It's a little weird. You know, we want humanity to come together, you know, and do the right thing. At the same time, we want to be selfish and just do our own thing. It's a little weird. Yeah, you're not wrong, Morty. League has some benefits there. But I almost had like an out-of-body experience. I was doing this, 2 hours later, I was like, oh!
Bonjour.
What have I been doing? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know. It's crazy, man. You're talking hundreds of thousands of people that like died in these old wars. Nobody knew them. They have no story. They were literally cannon fodder in a history book. Like what? You know, it doesn't make us insignificant, right? That's not the point I'm trying. It kind of feels that way, right? Like there's a lot of insignificance. But I feel like for me, it actually gives us kind of it makes us special because our time here is short. I'll just say it's short. And so for me, you know, I do want to take this time to do something a little bit more than this. And so out of this conversation of me just ranting, I would say my takeaway, because I busted myself doing absolutely nothing. I'm talking nothing. I mean, even sitting outside would have been doing more because I wasn't even getting any sunlight. And so I busted myself doing actually negative, right? Because you're decaying. You're actually decaying. So anyway, it really made me want to get my ass up and do something. You're not wrong, Gregor. I tell you, the more I feel insignificant in my life, the more I think that it's actually important to do something with my time. And whether I'm here today, gone tomorrow, it now does matter. I mean, granted, I'm in the middle of a stream, but you know, kind of metaphorically speaking, that time does matter. The moments do matter. You know, the things you love, right? Like mugs, Mrs. Pickle, the kids,
Bonjour.
they're kind of a pain in the ass. I love them. I take time with them. But man, if you don't catch yourself totally screwing off, you better be paying attention because we're all doing it. So bust yourself. Right? Do just a little bit of something besides nothing. Spalagus is one of my better creations. Not the best. This stream is easily the best thing I ever did. Besides marrying Mrs. Pickle, now she can't get away. Existentialism. Classic philosophy. All right, man. It's so true. You know, it's so funny too because we criticize. Yeah, I catch myself criticizing people and shit they do. And we all do it. But I bust myself doing it, right? Like I busted myself today not doing anything. So I find something online and I criticize this person, right? For what they do. And then I'm like, wait a minute. How are you going to criticize this person when they're doing them? And actually, they're doing a damn good job. They're arguably doing a better job than I'm doing for myself. You know, just because I don't like what they do doesn't mean they're not doing it right. Honestly. You know, they're in a different field. They're doing some other, some things that I don't agree with. Because I'm programmed that way. I'm programmed to not agree with their lifestyle. But I took a step back and I was like, you know what? No. Their time here is just like your time here. They're doing their best. You're doing your best. And I say that a lot. I say I'm doing my best all the time. It's very true. And I believe that about people as well. And I believe that everybody's kind of doing their best. But don't forget to check yourself. You gotta look at yourself just a little bit and say, wait a minute, am I really doing my best? Because today, I caught myself,
Transition.
I was far from it. I'm far from my own expectations for myself. You know, I'm the a-hole sitting here doing nothing, criticizing people for actually doing something. And so it's like, anyway, a little bit of a rant. But, I think everybody kind of gets it. I think everybody gets it. So you better watch your ass flipping through your phone, man. That thing is a disease. It's a freaking black hole. This is a modern day pocket-sized black hole for your mind. Seriously. Watch out for that, team. Don't fall victim. I see Mrs. Pickle and I sitting there doing the same shit. I'm like, look, we gotta go do something. This is driving me crazy. I feel bad. I feel bad sitting around, not doing nothing. Like I'm promoting it. My kids, they're just chilling, doing nothing. I'm like, all right, I gotta be an example. But anyway, it's personal stuff. But I want to challenge myself. I want to challenge everybody out there to be better. Just a little bit. Just a little. All right, we talked enough. Sitting on your phone, reading about stuff. And then you're like this, right, Greg? You're like this. You're like this, right? That's so sad. Next. What's so sad about it? When there's nothing to do. You're just like, oh, I feel bad. Oh, well, next. It's crazy, man. I'm criticizing people. We're giving false emotions, like you said. Oh, that's so sad. Next, it's like, what? I saw this. You've probably all seen this comic, right? It's like, oh, starving children, and then you hit the like button, and the like button turns into food. Yeah, no, it doesn't. In case you're wondering, yeah, when you thumbs up that post about the starving kids, It doesn't help him. It doesn't.
Cool transition.
The like button doesn't turn into chicken nuggies, okay? Don't fool yourself. All right, I was kind of waiting for Mrs. Pickle. She's missing out. Yeah, that's got to be rough. You know, it's probably a huge pain in the butt. It's just different, yeah. Kids in need. I mean, what can you do? You know, it's on the parents. The kids have parents. They have to. And if they don't, yeah, that's really sad. I remember you mentioned this a while ago. Yeah, Mrs. Pickle stuck right here. Oh my God, I gotta send this to Susan. Terrible. Oh man, I'm so glad we brought awareness to that. I'm gonna blog about it later. Yeah, that's some real poverty. Yeah, it's so weird. Like I just said, you know, it's like we want humanity to work together for the right reasons. At the same time, we're selfish and we just want to do our own thing. It's this weird give and take. You know, if you can really be that person, you know, where you can actually create wealth around helping, you know, or create wealth for the needy, you're amazing. You know, I mean, we're gonna do some donations on the stream. I know I'm lazy on doing the donation, but that's kind of the idea. It's like, yeah, we're here, you know, we're having a great time. You know, we crack a lot of jokes. We do a little bit of
transition.
Yeah, we do a little bit of positive mental stuff and a little bit of exercise, that kind of thing. But it's like ultimately, you know, we should be helping out the bigger picture. And there's all sorts of people that are, you know, not as well off as myself. You know, and I want to help them at the same time. You know, I still drive a 20-year-old car. You know, it's like I don't have any real money. Like, yeah, I got money for food, but I gotta like, you know, you gotta have a bigger plan to actually create money to help out. Yeah, Gregor, that's a big deal. I mean, philanthropy, it's for a special type of person. You know, Ascended probably could make a big impact. Unfortunately, the rules of the road are we have to depend on man's free will. Yeah, unfortunately, we gotta depend on free will. I know it's a God law. It's like, why doesn't God, you know, why doesn't a higher power show up and fix this shit? It's against the rules. Yeah, that was kind of the idea, Gregor. Like, if we could grow the channel, you know, if the channel had thousands of viewers, you know, you could use your imagination, and then, you know, it was like, oh, you know, we do get a sum of money. It's like, let's take that money. Like, I don't need it. Like, I'm super fine. But it's like, yeah, I'd love to see that money at work, man. Big time. I'd love this school to go up, you know, somewhere in South Africa, in the Sudan, or, you know, one of those war-torn countries. You know, get a school, get some food going, get some internet, get some League of Legends to these kids. Teach them how to rage. Get Morty over there to teach them how to int. I mean, ultimately, if the stream, if the stream ever does make money, man, we'll give it all away. I don't need that money. And trust me, I know it's easier said than done. I know. But you can hold me to this. If there was big money, I'd give it away. If I had to make the money, digging holes, I'd keep that money. Because I've dug those holes. I had to keep that money. Yeah. I know India's got look at the pandemic in India right now. And you could even look at the I think the garment industry in India. They were packing 300-400 people into these buildings to make garments, low-wage garment making. Those buildings collapse. Hundreds of people die. Dude, it happened like 3 or 4 times last year. All those people just trying to make $1. It's sad. It's very sad. We can't turn a blind eye to that stuff. I mean, we want to spend a lot of time screwing around, but we do want to spend some time giving back to the people that didn't get a leg up. Yeah. Oh yeah, the pandemic's going to ape shit over there. Morty, I didn't get the I haven't gotten it yet. I don't go out very much. I actually work from home when I do work. And so I'm not in a hurry to go get it. I'm working on it. I'm working up to it. I think I said on the stream a couple weeks ago, my friend's dad died. COVID related. Like, man, that's rough, man. That one actually hurt a little bit. Yeah. I think it's good to have these conversations. I mean, we want to live in reality. At the same time, we want to spend hours screwing around. And so I guess we just dedicated the first 20 minutes of the Tuesday stream to just kind of vent a little bit. Number one, I think you have to take care of yourself, because you can't take care of anybody if you can't take care of yourself. You can't even take care of mugs. Oh shit. I think my internet just went down. No, it's still up. Let me know if I crash, team. Yeah, Gregor, I hadn't seen it yet. I didn't even know anybody. I didn't know anybody who knew anybody that passed away from it. Because, I'm hiding up in this little town. It wasn't reality. I just stayed at home for 12 months. Like, shit, I don't need to go outside. I mean, yeah, I went outside, but it makes a lot of sense. My wife, she educated me on that, because I'm me, and I was like, oh, everybody should have the right. And you should have the right. Everybody knows I vote more for freedom than I do for governance, always. But you do have to take into account it is a pandemic. It's actually a real thing. There is a virus cruising around that's hurting people. You got to take that into account. And I still wouldn't vote for the government to mandate anything. That's not me. But we do need to impress upon each other to do the right thing. Yeah. I think it's something to take seriously. And people are getting their butts kicked right now. So, anyway, back to my original point, I guess. Take care of yourself. If you're screwing around too much, notice it. At least take notice. All right? You don't need to eat the whole bucket of ice cream. Eat a little bit and put it back. All right? Too much phone time. Put it down. All right, I'm in trouble. I'm basically in trouble. I'm putting myself on restriction. You know, I've heard there might be room for another party, man. Even if it takes time to get steam. Everybody's kind of floundering right now. Yeah. Well, the whole definition has changed. Yeah, the whole definition has changed. Like modern liberalism and classic liberalism, they don't look the same at all. They don't get along. They literally don't agree on most things. And I feel like it's the same thing with today's Republicans and conservatives. It's not your grandpa's party. And so I think there's room for a name change, because it's under the guise of an old name, and it's just not the same. You know, and with that name, you know, I'm Republican or I'm Democrat, you're associated with everything that party did for the past 100 years. So it's a little bunk, you know. That's a little it's just legacy, right? It's just, we got to move on from that. You got to change the verbiage, got to change the name. You're not wrong. Because you can't even associate with those parties. Well, here, let me dig something up from 40 years ago that your party did, and you're like, oh, okay. Well, I'm just, we gotta change the name. I totally agree, Gregor. I see that. I'm seeing it, and you know what? It's one of those things where, you know, originally I looked at this news source or that news source. And I realized it took me a long time. You know, I'm in my late 20s, you know, so I'm a little older. But it took me this whole time to realize that these news outlets, the only thing they do is they just point.
Transition.
They literally just point at the other one and they're like, look at what he did. Look at what he did. Look what she did. Look what she did. That's all they do. Well, did you see what they did? Well, did you see what they did? Totally unproductive. Absolutely. It's a bunch of bullshit. And it's a big ass game that they use to make, it seems like just a big ass game they use to make money. Unreal. I'm voting for Elon Musk. If that dude ever runs, dude's got my vote. He wants to take us into the technology world and forget all the politics. I'm on board. Yeah, and these people have been sitting there for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Decontamination. Unbelievable. I think so. And I think there's a spot in this country for everybody. It's like, we don't ostracize anybody, for heaven's sakes. And they always want to say, well, you're against this guy, you're against that guy. It's bullshit. Yeah, and I think we actually lose. Check this out, Morty. You're right. And we lose the ability to have those conversations, and it's encouraged for us to not have the ability to have those discussions. The parties actually encourage you to not even have the discussion. They just want you to shut down the other guy. That's all they want. Meaningful conversations are not encouraged. They're not taught at all. Yeah. I really feel that one. I think it's true. That's why I'm against modern activism. I think it's a bunch of bullshit because it forgoes the conversation, right? And I'm not, and I know there's, activism's okay. I'm just saying, like, this modern, this bullshit that's just, it's literally just static on the radio. It actually doesn't get us anywhere. And it inhibits the ability to have the conversation, like you're saying. You know, somebody's not listening, go kick their teeth in. It's like, You kind of skip the part where we're supposed to actually be able to talk this out and learn from each other. You know, I think there's a place for it, but I just, you know, they're literally teaching my kids to be activists. I'm like, come on, man. Dude, these kids aren't even 18 yet. Come on. Like, come on. Like, you know, I like the eco activism, okay? I get on board with saving the ecosystem. All right, when I'm an eco hero, that's cool. All right, when I screw something up and my kid's like, Dad, that's not cool for the environment. And I'm like, whoa, thanks, bro. I was kind of a D-bag right then. Thanks for saving my ass. Yeah. No, you're totally right. You're totally right. And just like Gregor said, even the Republicans are doing the same shit. You know, it's like, if you agree with government intervention, you're not a conservative. You're just not. You know, if you want to say, yeah, the age for smoking needs to be 21, you're just an asshole. Okay? You're voting for government intervention in an adult's life. Get lost. Okay? If you agreed with that policy, you're not a conservative. You know? And so we're seeing it from both sides right now. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that, Gregor. I am paying attention to that a little bit. You know, the one thing everybody should agree on is we should have voter integrity. That's it. All right? Everybody should agree that the voting system should be G to G. All right? All these votes, these people are alive and they're citizens and they vote. Like, that's a great start. Yeah, you're not wrong. It is cultural. And you know what it turns into? It turns into sentiment. It becomes a feeling. This sentiment is what is created. And that's dangerous. Because it's hard to interpret sentiment. I totally agree. Yeah, absolutely. It should be on your own accord, with your physician, with your loved ones. For heaven's sakes, your mom should slap you in the back of the head if you smoke cigarettes. You're an idiot. You're killing yourself. I'm not taking care of you. I'm not paying for your shit. Your mom should slap you. Yeah. Well, when it comes to the transgenderism, it's a very, very small percentage of people that actually fit the bill of, you know, like very specific biological needs. Okay, 99.9% of us, we either have a penis or a vagina. There's a very small percentage that people actually have this blending of both. Okay, very, very small. And so there's always going to be this, like, generally, you know, more testosterone, more estrogen in this individual. Yes, there's some exceptions. It's very rare. Very, very rare. Okay, hermaphrodites, they don't exist in the human race. There isn't even one of them. Okay? That's impossible. Yeah. I got you. You know, and it's like, you know, I'm not talking negatively about anybody, but I'm talking that there is, you know, there's a pretty definitive line there between man and woman. All right. And I don't think that it's fair if you're gonna have a dude compete with women. It's just not fair. You know? I don't think so. That's just my prerogative. I'm not making these laws. You know, but I do want fairness in sports. And dudes have more hemoglobin. You know, I got more hemoglobin than Mrs. Pickle. You know, I got more muscle mass. You know, it's just, and so, I know, we did go a little bit farther, but I just want to say, you know, I do vote for fairness in sports, for heaven's sakes. Let's keep that one going. And let's also, let's sit on the side of people need to be making their own decisions. I'm on board with that. Okay? I don't need some a-hole up in DC telling me what I can and can't smoke. Okay? It's a bunch of shit. It's so, yeah, it's just too true. You know? The hot tub meta. I can't believe how huge it is. Dude, there's like 1,000 hot tub channels. Like, what the hell, man? Yeah, I didn't read that one, Gregor. It sounds like an interesting story. I know there's a couple cases out there. I know they're real interesting. Yeah, no, the hot tubs. I gotta do one. I just gotta do one now. I didn't know it was a thing. I thought you were all just joking around. Yeah, I don't know. I think we should go with some basics, right? Like, nobody's an adult until they're 18. At that point, you make your own choices.
Cool transition.
Boober streamers. That's weird, Morty, because all my recommendations are just top league players. I wonder how you get those recommends. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong, Ori. It's definitely a problem. I mean, from a children aspect, I mean, the internet as a whole is just, it's a freaking pit of destruction for young people. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I know. These are, you know, it's some of these cases, you know, that are in the media. You know, they're very, you know, they're 1 in a million cases. You know, they don't define us. I mean, yes, there's something to be addressed, but they don't define the majority of individuals. You know, and I think that's also one of the reasons that I got off the news outlets. I haven't read a news headline in many months, because it's like, I just can't stand that they'll pick like this one little teeny instance and they'll make it seem like a national crisis, and it's not true. You know, so be careful of that, everybody. You don't want to let these news outlets, you know, get you all worked up over something. Yeah, it's probably a big deal in that person's life, but it doesn't represent the country as a whole, you know. And I like I said, it creates sentiment amongst people. So watch out. You know, the hot tub streams. I saw some. I won't lie. They look pretty good. I'm not allowed to watch them though. It's a waste of time. I might as well be flipping through my phone. Yeah, I think, Gregor, I think we were there originally. And you could look at countries that are a little bit further ahead down the government control route. In China, where you're born, you don't necessarily get to move anywhere else. You don't necessarily get to go to a different school. A large part of the population has to kind of stay where it is. And that would suck, right? You're born in a certain state and you can't leave. Like, that sounds like a bunch of shit. Hey, baby. Did you want to work out? Oh, okay. Are you ready? Okay. I would hate to see that. I mean, that's far down the future. It's kind of conspiracy. All right, everybody. I ranted a little bit. Yeah, yeah. It's so true. And you got to, it's weird. It's kind of a weird deal. I mean, so much of this country hinges on the youth, right? You got to raise the kids. You got to teach them. Yeah, you got to teach them all this shit. Can't leave it up to the school system to do it. Can't leave it up to even the pastor to raise your kid. You got to set them straight. Yeah, I think, we just got to be diligent in raising the kids correctly. And what that correctness is, the translations run deep. But I think overall, head up, chin up. I'm honestly very optimistic about everything. Yeah, morality is really tough it can be hard to peel back that onion.
Ooh, transition.
The definition, and this is super important. This is bare bones. The foundation of a society is literally resting on the definition of right and wrong. You're talking about the absolute ground. The foundation of this whole place is based on the definition. And then you get into justice and law, right? And that's one of the reasons that we do have to believe in the justice system. And I got a lot of family members that are pissed off at the justice system. I'm like, look, you can't undermine the system. You can change it, yes. Okay, just because you don't agree with the way that the verdict came down, guess what? The verdict was just. It just was. Okay, if this system's broken, we gotta pull it apart. However, we do still have to keep the sentiment that the justice was correct. Well, we could take this even further down to the nuts and bolts of it all. And we have to decide. I'm not going to argue this. Everybody can kind of look this stuff up. It's a very personal thing. But you have to kind of ask yourself when it comes to morality, right? Is morality, is it given to us by God? And you could just put anything there. You could say spiritual. You could say Allah. You could say anything. Okay, just any interpretation. Is morality given to us by a higher power, spiritual higher power, or is morality? Are you born with it? Is man endowed with morality? Now, if you could figure that out, then I would say that you could probably move on into the differences between right and wrong. Because we have to know where the morality comes from to begin with. Yes, free will. You're right. You're right. And man has to make that choice on what's right and wrong. Now, is it man making that choice? Or did a higher power come in and say, you know what? Killing is wrong. Murder is wrong. Now, do we make that choice or is it made for us? I think that's a great question. And I love reading about it because I think it's really important. Yeah. I don't think there's a right and wrong answer here. I know it almost becomes convoluted. You're totally right. Between something that's subjective and being objective. I get that. Because we have to, in our approach in a larger society, it has to be objective, right? You can't just be like, my opinion is this, and we're gonna go with how I feel today based on what I ate for breakfast. And so we have to create the system objectively. You have to. Because you can't get anywhere. But in order to create a society, everybody would have to agree on something. You know? And murder is the perfect example for this. Because you have to make a choice on, is it right or is it wrong? You know, and there's so many great examples of this, right? You know, like we talked about the other night, you know, you have these people, you know, this guy at the Boston bombing. This dude set a bomb next to an 8-year-old. I think it was an 8-year-old. I don't remember his age. Now that guy simply does not have a place on my planet Earth. You can't do that where I'm from. You don't get to hang out. You don't get to eat. You don't even get to breathe, dude. I don't allow it. That's just a me thing. However, there's some people that disagree.
Bonjour.
And they would say, no, homeboy needs to go spend his time in a hole. Yeah, the Crusades is an interesting topic for sure. Because that was a major religious battle between the Franks and the Moors, right? I can't remember what year. It's after the Dark Ages. You're talking like the year, I think that's around the year 300, 400 AD. Super interesting time in history. Yes, Morty. Thank you, Morty. I know. I'm doing my best here. I rarely do a stand-up show on morality. Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it. Is it good because it was good? Or is it good because God ordained it as good? And so, these are great questions, you know, and there is no conclusion here. This is a fun discussion, in case anybody's wondering. There's no major conclusion here. These are just things that man has to come up with, or, you know, humankind. We don't have to go the sexist route, okay? Humankind's got to come up with this shit in order to move on, because you have to create this base in order to have a society which we live in today. And now we're trying to peel back the onion to figure out what the hell we did wrong. That's the big question, Morty. Do they exist, right? And we could bring into question of God, and that, you know, that it's a whole nother can of worms. But it's like, you know, can we imagine that man is just endowed with this morality, right? Like, did they wake up? And honestly, I personally am kind of scared. If man is making these choices, that's kind of scary.
Bonjour.
You know, because when is he not going to wake up someday and just be like, yeah, we disagree. and you're out of the picture. And so you almost kind of want to leave it up to a higher power, like, whoa, it's out of your hands, bro. You don't get to make that choice, all right? I'm good. I wear small shirts. I can still hang out, right? I don't get kicked out of here. You know, you would kind of hope that a higher power would take it away from you and be like, no, you guys don't get to make that choice, all right? Because, you know, when I make those choices, I make them selfishly, right? I always make choices selfishly. Who wouldn't, right? Who doesn't make choices selfishly? It's a super fun discussion. Yeah. And time. Yeah, time is basically the other dimension of this, right? Because throughout time, you know, you could couple it with evolution. You know, we change. You know, people change as civilization changes, right? The morality changes from perspective. You know, today, you know, we're dealing with other moral issues where, you know, the way you look or the way you talk or things you might say go against the times. And you could be what they call today canceled. You know, this discussion, I could be considered, you know, this could be considered cancel material. I don't know. I'm not surprised if it would be. You know, these are challenging thoughts. It could be a giant list of possibilities. Absolutely. You know, that's why, you know, you want to take it back to just, you know, kind of the nuts and bolts of the thing. You know, because as people, we do have to decide these things because we got to go vote on this stuff. You know, in a modern society, we got to decide what's right and wrong. And it's super interesting. And I'm not advocating one way or another, other than we are responsible for tomorrow. And so we have to, you know, we got to figure out some of this shit. You know, and I love
Cool transition.
I love today. I think it's cool. You know what? I think one of the greatest eras that we just had, it just passed recently. I think the punk era, I think it was revolutionary. I'm not kidding. I think it was a huge turning point in culture. A cultural turning point. I don't even like punk. I mean, I don't dislike punk. But it's like the music, the clothes, and the gender bender kind of there's a little bit of cross-dressing, like kind of cross-genderism there. I think punk was almost a pinnacle for culture. Because what do you have after punk? What was as controversial in modern history versus punk? You know, for music, style, and probably messaging, right? Because punk was huge on counterculture, subverting the modern culture. And so I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, dude, think about from 2000 to 2020. It's like, what music revolution or clothing revolution, you know, or speech, you know, kind of outcry, you know, anti-culture revolution has there been? I'm telling you. I'm going to close with this. I'm saying punk. And I'm not even a big punk guy. I'm telling you. It was the apex of cultural evolution disruption. I'm telling you. It really was. Weird. Because I personally, I love anti-culture. I do. I love counterculture. I think it's great. You know? I love all the new shit. I love hair colors. I love spikes on their clothing. But you go past that, and I feel like we get into like what I would call like almost like it just kind of starts to get convoluted. The message is just like The music, honestly, the music is just All right, I've ranted enough, everybody. If you haven't moved today, get your ass up. We're gonna move a little bit. All right. Great seeing everybody. Oh, I hope I put a smile on some people's faces. That wasn't a heated discussion. It's just a little chatty chat. Put down your cell phones once in a while. Make yourself a better person. And let's move. Team, we're here. Mrs. Pickle made it. Gregor is processing over 100 million pounds of soybean a year. It's a big business. Hey Morty, I looked up that jingle on the Ascended summoning scene. It's actually the whole song. I'll send you the link. It's actually part of the whole song. It's not a separate jingle. It sounds like it though. I know it totally sounds like it. I hope everybody's got some water. Hope. Kind of sick of that word. You better have your water. Better be ready to move a little bit, okay? We're just gonna get through this. It's easy. All right? One second. My music's not working. Yeah, I think it's good. All right, team. I got it. You're in trouble now. All right, team. We're moving now. Right here. Come on, move just a little bit. Did you get some good sleep? Morty was wondering what happened. They thought you were stuck on your cell phone. She was just napping. Right here. Oh yeah, this is so easy. I hope you're ready for 500 push-ups. Switch! Switch! Come on, we're gonna push through this. Gotta keep moving. Gotta be strong if you want to survive this world. Switch! Check this out. Go down. Bam, baby. Same leg. Use your strength. Don't fall. Man, that feels good. Man, my legs are in shape. Look at this. You see this definition? Switch. Look. Baby, see these screwing around right there. He's right here. He's not playing with that toy right there. Switch! Other side. Use your muscles. You see Spencer's hair? Oh. Yeah! What's he doing? Stop him! Switch! He's gonna tear down my whole studio! Mug is destroying this place. There you go. Water break. Grab some water real quick. I like your idea. All right, everybody. So just work to your limit, right? Just keep moving through it. Do your best. Don't hurt yourself. Keep moving. No excuses, baby. We're gonna move. So let's go. Right here. Kind of hopping forward, hopping back. Using your quads, straight back. You don't have to be in a hurry here. You gotta do a pelvic thrust on the way up, just a little bit. Walk it out. Walk it out. There's going to be a lot of walking it out today, okay? Woo! All right, check this out. We're going right to left now, okay? Right, left, right. Guess what? Left. Right. Guess what comes next? Left. Boom! We'll work on those legs. Man, I already feel this all through my legs. Ah! Ah! Whew. Ah. Yeah! Yeah! Walk it out. Yeah, tear that whole thing down. All right, team, check this out. Right here, same thing. Forward, back. Forward, back. We're gonna hold it. Here, hold it. Jump. Hold. Jump. Hold. Jump. 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 Ah! Jump. Jump. We want to get strong. Jump. So we can take care of the things we love. Jump. Ah! Walk it out. Walk it out. Like French fries. If you work out, you can take care of French fries. Hold it here. Pulse. Look at these leggies. And we're gonna jump. Ready? Jump. Hold. Jump. Ah! Hold it. Jump. Ah! Hold it. Jump. 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 Ah! Jump. Walk it out. Ah! Woo! Hope you're feeling that one. Oh man, my legs. All right, check it out. We're down here again. Pulse. Breathe. Find your place. Maybe it's deeper. Maybe it's a little bit more shallow. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Ah! I had to stand up a little bit. Ah! Ah! Oh, walk it out, walk it out. Oh! Mrs. Pickle's hiding over here, Evan. She's got weight. All right, we're gonna hold this. Hold it, no pulse, hold. He says it's time for your debut. Sorry, babe, Evan said so. What's up, King? We're out here feeling the pain.
Gotta go back and watch the accidental debut.
The accidental, yeah. Morty, there was an accidental debut. I think you were here. Ah! Hold it! I'm sweating. Ah! Walk it out. Ah! He said it was a tease. All right, grab some water. All right, grab some water, team.
I was just about to come out, but
Marty, she was gonna come out, but
there's water.
so close, man. Oh wait. Oh. Did you see that? Here you go, baby. Arm confirmed. Whoa! There you go. All right, check this out, everybody. So we're doing push-ups. We're gonna be doing push-ups for a while. He says, "Welcome to the gun show." All right, check this out. So what we do is the feet come together when you go down, and your feet come out as you go up. I think. Hang on, let me check my resources.
Yeah.
All right, this is how it goes. Check it out. I messed it up. It's like this. So everything comes together. The arms, hands come close, feet come close. And then out
Push up, in. Push up, out. Push up. That's what we're doing. I hope you get that. Everybody says your arm looks amazing, Beb. Check it out, right? Use your muscles. I'm already on my knees. Ah! Ah! Yeah! 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 Child pose. Child pose. Take a moment. There's plenty to do. Don't be afraid to do them on your knees. All right, check this out. Oh, Marty. Eat your cheeseburger. All right, so on this one, feet stay together. Arms open. Push. Hey, sorry, I get ahead of myself. Okay, so your arms are open. Down. Hands come together. Open again. Down. Arms come together. Open. Down. You got it? Your feet stay where they are. I'm on my knees. Oh man. Get ripped. Child's pose. Oh. Wow. That was hard. I wish I was eating a cheeseburger. All right, team, check this out. So, I want your hands to stay kind of close. And all we're going to do is pop. Push up, pop. Hands kind of stay where they are. Pop. Do them on your knees if you have to. Breathe out on the push. Ah! 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 Child's pose. All right, this is the hardest. Liv is in there licking like crazy. All right, child's pose. Stretch it out. We got more to go. All right, team. Starting from your push-up position. Open. Hands and feet. Push up. Close. Open on the other side. Push up. Close. Open on the other side. Let's go. Get strong, baby! Yeah! pose. Man, that was hard. All right, you're in luck. So check this out. We got push-ups. So we were doing these before. On your knees this time. You're gonna open, push up, close, push up, open, push up, close. Let's go. Yeah, Marty, she yells. She'd be like this. Here, I'll do it again. Here, I'll do one just like her. Here's another one. Child's pose. That's a spicy meatball. All right, team. You're in luck. Regular push-up on your knees. 4 down, 4 up. Watch me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Get ripped. 1, 2, 3. Get strong. 1, 4. Child's pose. She is an angel. All right, grab some water. That's a push-up break for now. There's only 200 more to go. You think getting this ripped comes easy? Yeah. It's pretty easy. I was born like this. All right, check this out, team. This is gonna look a lot like a push-up, because it is. All right, so you're here. We're gonna pike up, back down, reach, push up, pike up, down, reach. Let's go. Check your vision, you see what you mean, boy. I don't need your permission to go on with or without you, boy. I don't let it go. I'm going on too long. I won't be another ghost. No, I won't be another ghost. Oh no! It's my song! Child's pose, child's pose. Yes! I have seen that movie. Alright, team. Gonna look a lot like a push-up. Cause it is. Check this out. Regular push-up. Reach. Regular push-up. Reach. That's it. Let's go. Child's pose. I think you're right, Morty. All right. This one's pretty weird. Don't hurt yourself. This one feels pretty awkward. Kind of hands together on your elbows. And we go from plank to pike up. To pike up. It's pretty awkward. Walk through it if the jumping doesn't work, okay? Come on, Morty. Laser. Blazer. Oh, wait, blaze. Laser. And blazer. Hi, Mugs. He thinks I'm dying. I kind of am. Child's pose. Child's pose, everybody. Take a moment. Take a moment. My consigliere, Michelle. All right, on your butts. Follow me. Come here, Snuggles. All right, get lost then. Now remember, if you want to get ripped, but you don't want to work out, buy a smaller shirt. All right, canoeing. It's my favorite. You want that donut? Oh. Man, I haven't had a regular donut. Break. Ooh. Check this out while our backs. From here to here. Heels off the ground. Come on. Too strong. Child's pose. Or no way. Just lay there. Just lay back, everybody. All right, we're right here now. Right here. Heels off the ground. All right. My heels are on the ground. I can't do it. It's too hard. All right, they're off. Oh. None of this is sexual in nature, Morty. That's just your imagination. Go back to watching your hot tub streams.
I find it very sexual.
No! What? Mrs. Pickle agrees, Morty. Perverted minds think alike, I guess. Break, just lay there. Water break. He said you got that big brain, big brain. All right, team. This is just a burpee lunge. Burpee to lunge. Alternating. Burpee, lunge. Let's go. I think so, Marty. Burpee, lunge. Had to taste his blood for a second. I gotta break for a second. My head got a little dizzy. I'm walking. I was going a little too crazy. You should never taste blood during your workout. Ever. Walk it out, walk it out. All right, check this out. Squat, lunge, squat, lunge. Go. Use your legs. I'm walking. It's too much. Keep going. Don't watch me. Press play. Don't pause. Yeah. Don't pause. Walk it out. Walk it out. Don't pause. Press play. 4 minutes to go. Check this out. Right here. Like this, and hang on. We're jumping burpee. Squat, jump, burpee. Squat, jump. My legs are shaking. My leggies, they're giving up. Break, walk it out, walk it out. Can you keep going? My legs are toast. My legs are gluten-free toast. Right here, team. Lunge, hold. Come on. Can you do it? Can you keep going? Do you look better than me? Don't tell me. Keep going! Ah! Push, push, push! Ah! 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 Ooh. Ah! I got it. Keep going. Keep going if you can. Pickle gave up. It's too hard. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Ah! Walk it out. Walk it out. Holy crap. Check it out. We're back here. Jump. Burpee. Jump. Yeah! Yeah! No way, Morty. She's doing better than me. walk it out. Walk it out. All right, team, here we are. Lunge, lunge, squat, jump, lunge, lunge, squat, jump, lunge, lunge, dinner, breakfast, lunge, dinner, breakfast, snacks, lunge, lunge, squat, lunge. Just keep doing anything. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm dead. I'm pushing. Push. 10 seconds. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. How about now? Are we good now? We're cooling down. Morty, you're totally right. If you marry somebody better looking than you and you're narcissistic, you'll keep working on yourself because you'll never look better than them. I gotta stretch my shoulders like you wouldn't believe. That's why you gotta find them. You gotta find them when you're young, because that way you don't know who's gonna be rich yet. Nah. I don't know how I got so lucky. I married the rich girl who was beautiful. I don't know what happened. Let's just thank alcohol. You know, that's very possible. I didn't think about that. Actually, I did think about that. I don't think I did. I did reach some low points in my life. Man, that feels amazing. That feels about as good as marrying a rich, beautiful woman. Yeah. Yeah, and I would know. All right, Tim. I hope you got through that workout on your own accord. And it's great if I can push you. I want you to push yourself a little bit more next time. Okay? I was slacking. I just wanted to see if you were going to slow down, and you did. Okay? Just because I'm going slower doesn't mean you do. Keep up the good work.
Woo!
Man, I feel pumped after that. Anybody else get that pump? Holy smokes, I feel great. Watch it. I feel so good. They asked me, pause the music. Jasper, pause the music. Okay, thank you. I always yell. I'm not mad. Just pause it next time. Yeah, everybody, they asked me, Pickle, how do you have the energy of 1,000 burning suns? And you know what I tell them? You know what I tell them? I tell them to drink water. That's my secret. You got that right, Morty. I ordered that bath water, you know, from that millionaire Warren Buffett. Turns out you can order his bath water. Yeah. It's really expensive.
He's old, so he has a leaky bladder.
Yeah. What'd you say? He's old?
And he's got a leaky bladder.
Ah. Babe said he's probably got a leaky bladder. That's why the water's so expensive. Turn up the music, Jasper. Turn it up for me. I need it. I need it now. I'm ready. I'm ready. I hope everybody had a great time
Bonjour.
watching me shake that ass. Showing you everything I got. Shake it up, Bernie! I got a puppy! Ah! Ah! All right, everybody. Morty, I'm gonna go with Evan's original comment. Don't worry, all right, I didn't shake him that hard. I'm gonna go with Morty's original comment to sum up everything in my life into one statement. Okay? We can have reality. Morty's thinking, oh shit, what did I say? Okay? We can have reality. We can have yes and no. We can be rich and we can be broke. We can have all these things. But you know what I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with Morty. And Morty says, I want naive. I don't remember what you said. Morty says he wants naive. What was it? Damn it, Morty. I'm blowing it. He wanted naive hopefulness. Is that it? Is that what you said, Morty? I want to be naive and I want to be happy. And I'm going with that. That's exactly what I want. I don't want to give a shit about reality or right and wrong or tomorrow or yesterday or my Red Bull addiction. I want to be happy in naivety. Thank you, Morty. Thanks to everybody. I gotta go catch up with Taco Tuesday. You're not wrong. And I'm rolling with it. I'm taking that shit to the bank. I'm gonna write it out in a check slip. I'm gonna be like, look, pay up. It says, I'm happy because I don't know the truth. And I like it. Hey. All right, everybody. I had a lot of fun hanging out, shooting the shit with everybody. I hope you had fun too. I know it's kind of a one-sided conversation. That kind of sucks. But I'm not in the hot tub, and we can all be sad about that. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do? I might I might pop back on here a little bit later. I don't know. I got to go find out how good these tacos are. Everybody have a great night. Ori, it was great to see you. Morty, great to see you. Who else came by? King came by and said, what up? Thanks, King, for being here. Gregor, great job on the double overtime. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your ass. Congratulations on doing the workout. I'm super hyped. Morty, you are as cool as me. If I could come back with some kind of energy, Morty, I will. If I'm a deadbeat, I don't want to show you that. It's ugly. Yeah. Much love to everybody. I'm here. I'm real. And I'm naively happy. And I like it. I'll see everybody very soon. Talk and chill. Hey. Yeah, I made a note, Morty. Okay? Morty would enjoy that. Got it. I'm glad to hear that. I could be here all night, but I gotta go catch a taco. I know, I'm usually not fire like this. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I'm like this. All right, much love to everybody. I'll catch you soon. Peace, police. Take care. Toodles. Love you. Kisses.